It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Ava is on the line here, and Ava says that she is worried about the nanny who watches the kids every afternoon. She takes them to dance class at 3, and after they're done with virtual school, she picks them up from there. Her husband and she each get home around 6, and last week she got home early, and both her husband's car and the nanny's car were outside at the house. So tell me, Ava, what do you suspect was going on?
Hey, thank you so much for helping me with this. I just have a really bad feeling. I didn't see anything. I don't know anything, and nobody's admitting to anything. But basically, when I got home at like 4:45 the other day, and when I went inside, like she was there. My husband was there. He had his shirt off. He was working inside. She apparently just left her hoodie and had to come back and get it real quick. But then she had a phone call and went outside. But she was completely shocked to see me there early. My husband had no shirt on, which is completely out of character. He does not do that at that time of the day. He usually does that later, whatever. He was like, no big deal, everything's fine, but she seemed like, I don't know. She's like...
Did you ever suspect anything with the nanny before this?
Like, she dresses very provocatively. Like, she wears really short shorts, and, I think it's kind of inappropriate, but, she does a good job nannying, so I've never really considered anything, and I've never had a feeling like this with my husband in our entire marriage.
Well, look, body language and energy can be read sometimes very easily, and it sounds like you felt that when you saw this in the moment that you did, when you caught them off guard. So, Ava, here's what we're going to do. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 12 years.
All right. We are going to come back and call your husband in just a second, see what we can find out, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Ava on the line, who says she got home early one day and she saw her husband with his shirt off and the nanny there. And the nanny was in the backyard. And they seem to have been very comfortable and casual and been hanging out for quite a while. And that's not the norm. So she thinks something may be going on with her husband and the nanny. What's the nanny's name?
Jesse.
How old is your husband?
He's 38.
How old is Jesse?
22.
All right. And how old are your kids?
We have 2 daughters, one's 6 and the other's 8.
Okay. So we're going to call him now and offer him some roses. Be very quiet until we can find out what's going on and we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm looking for Matt.
Speaking. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Tara. I'm calling from Butterfly Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
I'm calling because we actually deliver in the Hawaiian Gardens area, and I'm offering you a chance to send a free dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote our business. I don't need cash from you, credit card info, or anything like that. Just the name of the person that you'd like to send them to.
You're sure you don't need my credit card? Like there's no catch or anything like that?
No, I mean, the catch is that we just hope you like the arrangement and that you refer us to friends and family, and then you hopefully come back. So we can just start with the name.
Okay, sure. Yeah, would you just put on there Jesse?
Jesse, okay. And is that with an I-E?
Yes.
Okay. I have a bunch of different types of cards, whether you're celebrating a birthday, anniversary, I'm sorry, thank you cards. Is this, would you want me to have one that has like hearts on it for like romantic gesture? Or
sure.
plain?
Yeah, maybe like some hearts or something like that. And yeah, and are you able to write a message on there?
Of course. What would you like to put on the card?
Could you just put, let's see, put can't wait for next week.
Can't wait for next week.
Yeah. And then,
Wonderful.
yeah, and then just sign it, just my initial M is fine, if you just want to.
M. Gotcha. Okay. Sounds very
Matt.
romantic. Okay.
Matt, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Ava, on the line, who had a hunch that you were cheating with Jesse. It seems that things are true here, that something's going on between you and Jesse, your nanny. What do you want to tell your wife?
No.
Hello, M.
What do you want to tell your wife? What's going on with you and Jesse, Matt?
Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on at all. It was just to be nice. I mean, she works really hard for us. Like, nothing's going on at all.
Can't wait for next week? Wait. Can't wait for next week with hearts?
How long has this been going on? Why wouldn't you send the flowers to me? You put hearts.
No,
what's going on next week?
Nice. I just meant like we can't wait to see
How
you next
long
week.
has this been going on? Seriously, tell me right now.
I don't know, like August maybe.
So, Matt, you're cheating on your wife, Ava, with your nanny, Jesse.
Look, honey, can we talk about this? Like, not.
It's a yes.
Not
Unbelievable. That was a yes. This is unbelievable. Like, I'm so angry at you right now. Here's what's going to happen. I don't want to see you. I want to you go to your parents' house, stay there for a while. I'm going to fire her. She's fired. I will call her and tell her this morning, you need to get out of the house before I get home. I don't want to see you.
I know you're upset, but can we just, like, we can figure this out. You know, I don't.
Since August, you couldn't talk to me about it between August and now?
I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't know how.
You need to be gone out of the house by the time I get home from work, because this is not going to work.
All right, Matt, we're going to let you go. I think your wife has told you what she wants you to do. Ava, I'm so sorry to, be at this moment, but at least you have some more information, and good luck to you, okay?
Yeah, no, thank you for helping me figure it out, because he wasn't going to tell me.
All right, we'll let you guys both go. I mean, that was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From the second he was writing that note to Jesse with the hearts, and the second that he brought her name up instead of his wife, you knew that was all going the wrong way. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So it says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I are no longer intimate, almost never. He always has some excuse, and he usually blames me that I let myself go. I don't take care of myself. I don't dress up for him. I do understand what he's saying. I've been busy and working, and we've got kids. But 2 weeks ago, I got a private call, and it sounded like two people doing it.
Okay.
I thought it was the wrong number. Then I got another private call, so I let it go to voicemail. But it was the same thing. It was muffled, but it sounded like two people doing it. Then I realized that both times it happened, my husband wasn't home. And honestly, it sounds like him.
Oh, my gosh.
So that's scary. So, Bianca, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Now, this is in Hawaiian Gardens. Bianca, do you think he butt dialed you while he was having an affair?
Yeah, that's what my thought is right now.
But why would it be a private number?
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't. If he when he calls you from his cell, does his number come up?
Yeah. No, this was
So that's
super
interesting.
random. And
Do you think she's dialing it?
That's
so
what I was
so that you hear it?
thinking.
Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting.
I mean, the first call I got, this happened. The first one was a couple weeks ago, and it just sounded muffled. Like I didn't really know what it was. I was just a little confused.
What time of day is this?
Midday.
And your husband is where when this is happening?
Well, so the first time he said that he was out with friends. And then the second time, which is when I let it go to voicemail, and then when I checked the voicemail, it was like, wait a second, this is more than just muffled noises. It literally sounds like two people doing it.
I wonder.
And that could be my husband. And at that time, he had said that he needed to go, I think it was fix the air conditioner. It was really strange.
Random.
It just
Right.
didn't make sense.
I wonder if it is him, if she's intentionally dialing you so you
That's
hear
what
it.
I'm thinking.
Well, what else would it be? I mean, it doesn't. The whole thing is so confusing. The whole thing doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right, hang on one second. How long have you been married?
We've been married for about 10 years now.
Okay. We'll make the call. We'll call him. Let's just see what's going on next. All right, let's get to it. So Bianca says that she was butt dialed or dialed up twice by a private number. Both times she heard two people in the act.
Mm-hmm.
So conspiracists would say, all right, well, if her husband, and he's not home, by the way, her husband, if he's away and he's having an affair, is the other woman intentionally dialing his wife so she hears about it? That's what Sissany thinks.
That's what I think, because if it was a butt dial from her husband, how would it be private?
Right, exactly.
This seems intentional.
That's the piece that doesn't make sense. So Bianca, we're going to call him now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right, Sisney's going to call him, offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay? So be very quiet until we get all that information. Good luck.
Hi, this is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. My name is Vina. I'm calling from V's Flowers here in Hawaiian Gardens. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, great. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, we're brand new to the area. We're on the corner of Norwalk and Carson. And I'm calling because we're trying to promote our business. And so basically we're offering a chance for local residents here in the area.
I'm not.
Well, just hear me out real quick. If you just want to send some free flowers to anybody that you'd want today, they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, billing info, anything like that from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
So I could just send this to somebody for absolutely free without any obligation. Like I'm not giving you my credit card or anything like that.
Nothing like that. Cash, anything. We do this once a week, and we hope that like people just spread the word about our flower shop, and hopefully whoever gets the flowers likes them, tells their friends and family, and then we gain more business that way.
All right. Well, yeah, I've got somebody that I kind of have in mind. Can I make out a card and everything?
Yeah, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
All right, let's start with Mariska.
I'm sorry?
Mariska.
Marissa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
I can't wait to do it again.
Oh, your phone kind of broke up. What did you say?
Oh, I had a great time, and I can't wait for the next time.
I had a great time, and I can't wait for the next time. I had a great time. I can't wait for the next time. Okay.
Daniel, my name is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I have your wife, Bianca, on the line. Who is Marissa?
Well, what?
Daniel?
Who's Marissa, Daniel?
Daniel, I have raised your kids. I take them to soccer practice. I work full time. I have no time. I'm raising your family. Who the is Marissa?
Okay, first of all, I can't believe you would do this to me on the radio. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me do this to you? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Who is Marissa?
She's somebody I work with, and to be honest with you, it's not like you've been helping out the situation, Annie. You don't take care of yourself.
Daniel, I'm uninterested.
Right.
I'm
Wow.
uninterested.
So that
I'm
justifies
uninterested.
it?
Hold on. I'm uninterested in that, Daniel. What were you saying when you said I had a great time? Can't wait for the next time. What did that mean? What were you referring to?
This is super awkward. I mean, she's just somebody I work with. We went out.
Are you hello? Hello? Come on. Whatever carrier. Daniel?
Hello?
Daniel, so what's going on with you and Marissa?
She's just a friend. I work with her. She went out for drinks with me one night. That was it.
Daniel, I'm going to tell you something. We have evidence that there was a phone call placed to your wife while you were intimate with Marissa.
Yeah, not once, but twice.
Twice. So you should explain yourself.
I've never ever.
Daniel, I'm not making this up. I'm telling you. Your wife got phone calls while you were with her. Do you know that?
How is that even possible?
I can't believe this is happening.
Well, do you think Marissa's dialing up so that he hears it?
Marissa probably wants this to be out in the open.
She would never do that.
So you're cheating with Marissa.
Wow.
Got it. Now, your wife is being called while you're intimate with her. Do you know that, Daniel?
I've never been into. I swear, I've never been intimate with her. She's just a friend from work. Like, I don't know what you think you've got on me, but it's all BS.
Daniel, we're going in circles. Why, given the chance to send free roses to any woman on the planet, did you pick Marissa and say, I had a great time, can't wait for the next time? Why?
Why would I do that? Because she's a good person. She treats me right. Like everybody else. Like,
I'm not only are you're going in circles and your phone carrier sucks. Bianca, hang on for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
So I'm putting them both on hold.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I stand on this. Come back in a second.
Very clear.
So I've got my opinion, but I want to take some calls first. We had Bianca and her husband, Daniel. They had not been intimate lately. She thought enough was wrong for her to write to us, for us to call him, to offer him the roses. We did. He wanted to send them to a woman named Marissa with the note that ended up saying, I had a great time and I can't wait for the next time. And then I think he confessed, but accidentally, at the end of this clip I'm about to play. Listen.
I've never, ever.
Daniel, I'm not making this up. I'm telling you. Your wife got phone calls while you were with her. Do you know that?
How is that even possible?
I can't believe this is happening.
Well, do you think Marissa's dialing up so that he hears it?
Marissa probably wants this to be out in the open.
She would never do that.
She would never do that. Guilt.
Mm-hmm.
He just told us.
It's right there.
He just said, I know her well enough because I'm having an affair that she would never do that. Let's go to Maria, West Covina. Maria, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Well, tell me what you think. What's your view on this Ryan's Roses?
He is totally cheating because when the first time they asked him, what do you want to put on the note? He said, I can't wait to do it again. And then after, when they told him, oh, it's breaking up, what did you say? And that's when he changed it. He said, oh, I can't wait for the next time.
Oh, he changed? Yeah, because his carrier,
Yes.
he had a bad carrier. We can admit to that. He needs to change his carrier. So his phone dropped and he changed
If
the
you go
card.
back on the playback, you could hear it.
Okay. All right, let me get that. I'm going to work on getting that. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. I love your show.
Love your show, too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Let's go to MJ in Fontana. MJ, good morning.
Well, good morning, sir.
How are you, my brother?
If the woman quacks like a duck, it can be a chicken, meaning that it doesn't necessarily mean that he's cheating. There have been some situations that, I myself wasn't cheating, but I might have meet a friend that I've known in the past and went out with, but it doesn't mean that it was cheating and my wife would have known about it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're cheating. It's just, you find yourself in an uncompromising situation, but as long as you're truthful, it doesn't have to be that way.
So do you think that he has been truthful throughout all this?
Probably not.
So is he walking like a duck or balking like a chicken?
He might be walking like a turducken.
A turducken. One of my favorite dishes out of Louisiana.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
All right, MJ, thanks for calling. We're going to come back. I'm going to get the clip. I'm trying to find the part of the call in the clip where he changes the card.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with us. So much going on. So we have to wrap up this Ryan's Roses. Now, here is the situation. Bianca married to Daniel. Daniel is acting strange. She reaches out to us, and he sends the roses to another woman, but he changes the card. I have the two pieces of tape, and his phone was crapping out, so he gave us this at first for the note to another woman.
I can't wait to do it again.
Cannot wait to do it again is all I can make out there.
Okay.
Then we got him back, and he said, we said, well, what do you want to put on the note? And he said,
Oh, I had a great time, and I can't wait for the next time.
so he changed it.
He did.
Can't wait to do it again. Can't wait for the next time.
do it.
To me, to me, the guy's cheating because of this.
I've never, ever.
Daniel, I'm not making this up. I'm telling you. Your wife got phone calls while you were with her. Do you know that?
How is that even possible? I can't believe this is happening.
Well, do you think Marissa's dialing up so that he hears it?
Marissa probably wants this to be out in the open.
She would never do that.
So he got a butt dial. That right there tells me he's guilty. She would never do that. He got a butt dial or a call from the other woman. The call came in. We think that the other woman intentionally dialed up his wife's phone so that this was all out in the open because Marissa wants her man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost textbook. Nancy, good morning in Fontana.
Hi, good morning, guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I just dropped off my boys, and by the way, they love Ryan roses.
How old are they?
10 and 8.
Well, it's the perfect kind of thing for 10 and 8 to listen to so they know what not to do when they grow up.
No, for real. They know that. I'm like, Twitters are bad. And Mama will come after you.
Now, let's you and I talk. Now that the boys are in school, let's have an adult conversation. Because you've been married 12 years.
Yeah, 13 this August.
And you've had the what discussion?
We've had, the basic discussion when we're like, you lose track of yourself. Between 4 kids. I have therapy 5 times a week with one of my kids. And then on top, I have 3 other kids that just need my time constantly. He works full time. God bless him. I love my husband. So we lose track of our marriage, So, yeah, you do. You put, being intimate in the back burner sometimes, because both of you are tired. But you have to have communication. You have to talk about it. Because then nobody's ever going to, it's never going to come up.
So you've had the no sex conversation, and the reason she brings this up is because Bianca and Daniel, they had not been intimate in a long time, but you've had the no sex discussion?
Yeah, we've had the no sex discussion, but it's never been like months. No, it's never been.
But just so I'm clear, is the discussion, hey, we haven't had it in a while, or why haven't we had it in a while, or let's just not have it for a while?
No, it's been like, what's going on, Like, hey, why? We haven't had it in a while, like, in your head, and then, I'm tired. I'm exhausted with 4 kids at the end of the day. She's tired, So, you always communicate about it. You have to talk about it, and you have to try, because or else nobody's going to be happy.
I listen, communication is the thing that is really easy to do, but as humans, sometimes we find it to be so difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something, Nancy, and I'm asking you this for the benefit of all of us listening now, just to see, and those who are listening, just in your head, use your metric and do your math and see where you stand on your game board.
Mm-hmm.
And Nancy, how long have we known each other?
Well, I've been listening to you for a long time.
So I feel like you and I, we've never met, but I feel like we would know each other, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So how long has the longest period of time been where you didn't?
Oh.
Honestly, I think it would be like after I had a baby, because it does take time to heal. But after, no baby involved, like 4 weeks, I think.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
I think that's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sisney agrees. She's clearly a 4-weeker.
4 weeks is a little long, but
it is long.
It's definitely that 4 weeks is about the time you should probably sit down and have a conversation
that's the thing.
as to why things
After a month, you might want to say, right? I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Nancy, thank you for being such a listener for such a long time, and we appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much for listening to me.
All right, you take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
But she's right there. After you have a baby, they say about 6 weeks.
And for 2, is it 12?
No, I hope not.
Don't tell Michael. Patty?
It's 40 days. You shouldn't have that in 40
Relations
days.
for 40 days?
40 days, yeah. After? Yeah, you shouldn't go outside. You shouldn't take the babies out, only if you have to go to the doctor. It's called a cuarentena.
It's called a
Cuarentena, which means
Cuarentena.
40
like quarantine.
Like quarantine?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for that breaking news, Patty. We appreciate it. Stephanie in Hawthorne, she's on the line. She noticed something. I want to get her on the phone. Quickly, let me grab Stephanie about this Ryan's Roses. I mean, you had a situation where a couple, they were not intimate and things started to fall apart. Stephanie noticed something. We do believe that Daniel, in this case, is having an affair. He sent the roses to another woman. Stephanie, what did you hear in Hawthorne?
Hi, Ryan.
Good morning.
So when he had gotten on the phone call and he had just initially, got caught, he had made the excuse that, she's not taking care of herself. And right away after that, he just kind of went in and he started realizing he messed up. And that's when he started giving excuses. But he gave that excuse before anything else had, happened. And then he started to deny it.
Yeah.
So I just catch that.
He said that his wife wasn't taking care of herself. And therefore, from that point on, you felt like he was trying to set up justifying what he knew he did.
He was.
All right, Stephanie, listen, we must get the wax out of our ears. You guys hear more than we do on these Ryan's Roses. Thank you for calling. I mean, look, to me, this guy's guilty. To me, he changed the card. Something's going on and he sent the flowers to the other woman.
He's making up stories.
Yeah. So David is on the line. David in Lancaster, you say, hey, this woman is raising his kids. He's having an affair, and it's jacked.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think he's not representing men of families very well at all.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
David, can you describe yourself?
Well, I've been with my wife for 15 years, and I raised 3 children, 2 of them are girls. My youngest is my son.
No, I mean, do you have a mustache? Are you taller than 6 feet?
No, I'm not taller than 6 feet, and I have a goatee.
All right, I'm just because every time we get a call, I try to picture the person in my head, and I did picture you like that because you have a great speaking voice.
Yeah, your voice is fantastic.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You're a brother. Thanks for calling, buddy. You take care. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me read it. This is in Ontario. It's a public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship and you can't quite get to the bottom of it, send us an email. We'll see if you want to come on the air. And we're going to read what Bianca from Ontario has sent us. She says, Ryan and Ellen, my boyfriend bought our 3-year-old son an iPod, gave it to him over the weekend. On Friday, I noticed the iPod started getting messages from someone. It only showed their number, saying, I miss you, can we talk? Then I realized that my boyfriend had set up his account on the iPod, and all of his text messages were popping up. I called that number, got nothing, just go to voicemail. I asked him, and he said he didn't know whose number it is, and was very surprised that all his messages had transferred over. He claimed he had no idea who that could be, and assumed it was just the wrong number. Bianca says, things like this just don't happen. I feel like this is a sign of something deeper.
Wow.
So let's get her on the phone. Now that can't happen.
No.
That happened to me.
It did?
Yeah, it happened to me.
Oh, it was someone else's number, or they got yours accidentally?
It was my number, and the cloud sends your messages to everybody.
Oh, okay, but it wasn't a wrong number. It really was.
No, it was my messages. Yeah.
Right.
But then, your messages go
everywhere.
They go to everybody who has anything on your account, right? So, my sister could get all my messages.
Yeah, I was going to say, Connie's sitting there,
my mom's
working for the station.
reading all the texts.
And there's Ryan's personal stuff.
Yeah.
What did it say?
Well, all kinds of great pictures.
I bet.
Me rolling around with Georgia, all 4 legs of her. Hey, Bianca.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on. So this can happen. You can sync your iPods up, same account, and then messages will go to different devices. Do you know, was this new? Was it a new or a used iPod?
Well, we have a 3-year-old son together, and he bought him an iPod for
brand new.
Yeah. So when
he
put in all of his information, I guess, to sync it up so that he could download stuff onto the iPod, and a message came through.
But he's claiming that the messages that are coming through are from somebody he does not know,
So either somebody's got an old phone number or something here.
But why don't you believe him? Why don't you trust him? Is something else going on? Because, I mean, if this is one isolated incident and you trust him, then you would take his word as his word.
It's just kind of too perfect, you know, the way it showed up, and he just seemed like too fine about it. I don't know, it's just a feeling, you know what I mean? It's so, like, all of a sudden this falls in my lap, just, I miss you, can we talk, you know?
Was it just one message?
Well, that was the one that I saw, the first one, and then he went on and deleted his account information from the iPod, so that was also something that's kind of, you know, disturbing. Why did he delete it all if it was nothing? If it was the wrong number, the person would, you know, just say that. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels like there's something there that he's not telling me.
How about Wi-Fi? Is the Wi-Fi in your place you use, is it secure? I mean, not that I'm the IT guy here. But
right. If he sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Locked and stuff, so.
Okay, we are in the middle of Ryan's Roses right now. Bianca just told us that her 3-year-old son got an iPod as a Thanksgiving gift from the father, her boyfriend. They're not married. Mm-hmm. And then on Friday morning, she noticed that the iPod started getting messages from someone. It only showed their number saying, "I miss you, can we talk?"
Right.
She says, then I realized that my boyfriend had set up his account on the iPod. So her question is it synced to his real messages and she saw something that shouldn't be there? Or is this a phone number that someone had and it's a message and he doesn't know anything about it? Because that's what he said. He doesn't know who sent that. It didn't have a name, just a phone number that came in. So Bianca, I'm going to bring in Patty. She's going to get your boyfriend on the phone. She's going to offer him some roses. And she will ask him what kind of card, who he wants to send them to, and what he wants to put on that message. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Peter?
How's it going?
Hi, good morning. My name's Patty. I'm calling from Bella Rose. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Bella Rose is a flower shop here in LA, and I was just calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And I make sure they get delivered today at whichever time you want me to deliver them.
And they're totally free?
Yeah, they're completely free. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And I make sure that they get them today.
Okay, cool. All right, well, can we send it to my mom?
We can send them to your mom if that's what you like. I have four cards here that I can offer you. For bouquets. You can choose one. I have an "I love you," a "thinking of you," and "get well soon," and I miss you.
Let's go with the "I love you," and can we put like a little thing that says like "Thanks for a great weekend"?
Yeah, for sure. You can put that on the card.
Great.
And you want that signed by you, right?
Yeah, I want that signed by me and said "Thanks for a great weekend. I love you, Mom."
And what's her name?
Her name is Sandy.
Her name's Sandy.
Hello, Peter. Peter.
Hello.
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi, Peter.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that. We've got Bianca, your girlfriend, on the phone. So she was just telling us a great story about how your son got an iPod for Thanksgiving, which is a generous Thanksgiving Day gift. If didn't know gift giving was Thanksgiving.
Nice.
But you're ahead of the game there. So the reason she reached out to us was because she thinks that there is something strange about this text message that came in that said, "I miss you, can we talk?" And so just frankly, is there another woman that might have texted you that?
Okay, I'm confused.
No, Peter, you just sent them to your mother, which is very sweet. Yeah. I love that about you. But are you cheating on your girlfriend with another woman? Because this message came in and she's concerned about it, concerned that maybe your messages were synced up to your son's, and that's what she read. Can you just tell us that?
Yeah, I guess the iPod's pretty new. I guess I hooked it up with the iCloud. I guess my message went through. I don't know.
So who is that message
So
from?
who was the message from then? If it was for you, it was meant for you. I miss you. Can we talk? Who sent that?
I don't know. Maybe an ex or something. I have no idea.
So it was meant for you.
I have exes, of course. I have exes.
And you still in touch with them?
She texted me. There was no reply message.
Oh, so you do know who it was.
Well, I'm saying she is in the abstract, whoever it may be.
Well, hold on, Peter. Now, I don't get that part. So you do believe you know who it was, the she, and it was an ex of yours. And what would inspire her to send "I miss you, can we talk"? Has there been a communication?
All right, Bianca, what do you want to think about this? What's going on in your mind?
I can't imagine who would text you that. I mean, we've been together for 6 years, so I mean.
So let me ask you.
After 6.
Bianca, hold on, Peter. This text came in from an ex that you have not heard from in over 6 years. Hello? Hello?
He's gone.
Bianca, what's in your mind? Do you believe deep down in your heart he's cheating on you, or do you believe this was an honest mistake, or do you believe that this was his ex-girlfriend reaching out to him and he's not engaged in communication?
I feel like he is lying. I feel like something's going on. I mean, he hasn't gotten any text messages like this from anyone. I mean, we've been together 6 years.
At the beginning, I was relieved he sent the flowers to his mom, but then I feel like we caught him in a little bit of the abstract this, that, and the other in the she. So my advice to you would be to pursue this directly with him face to face, because I was about to let him go, and then he divulged information that made me more suspicious. So let's leave it at that, and I believe you need to really investigate what he said about his ex-girlfriend, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, and good luck. Wow. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Now, this is a public service. If you are in a relationship and can't seem to get to the bottom of it, some sort of issue, you're between a rock and a hard place, and this is one way to sort it out. The email says, "Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's dad passed away in Mexico 2 months ago. My husband flew out to his funeral, as did a lot of family and friends, including a woman that used to cause trouble between us when we first started dating. I found out she went after when my sister-in-law mentioned it to me. I was furious and also wondering if something happened between my husband and her." Oh. So let me see. Bianca is in Southgate. Bianca, good morning in Southgate. A couple questions for you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Now, is there anything other than the attendance by this woman that makes you think something happened between your husband and her? I mean, the fact she caused trouble early on and attended the funeral, someone has passed away. It doesn't mean that she's gone back to her old tricks. Is there anything else that's a red flag or a sign?
Well, she's always been there, around, and I feel like I always have the feeling that she's always trying to break us up, honestly. Because she's still single, she's not dating anyone, and it's every single time, I just have a feeling. It's just a weird feeling that she's just trying something.
But should she have not gone to the funeral? It seems like it's appropriate for her to go to the funeral, right?
I don't think so, because she's not that close. I mean, of course, they have,
Yeah, so she's obviously not family.
Common, but I don't know. I just think it's inappropriate. I honestly feel like because of the past, she shouldn't have been there.
What did she do in the past that was so bad?
Yeah, what was she stirring up?
Well, it was a very, before my husband and I started dating, apparently they were dating, but my husband was very unclear of exactly what happened between them, and he said that it was never very serious, but she said that it was very serious. So it was always, very, I don't know, unclear for me. And I feel like she's just there. She hasn't been able to move on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you, in your mind, just to play this out, what scenario do you think could have possibly happened? What do you think they could have done at a funeral?
Well, honestly, not in the funeral, but maybe afterwards. I just feel like, my husband obviously was very upset. I mean,
did you ask him about this woman and what happened down there?
I feel like maybe she took advantage of the situation.
But do you think your husband was weak enough to let it happen?
I honestly don't know because
there
I've
trouble?
always wondered what is the situation between them. Like I've never had that clearness, you
How's
know.
your
Like
guys' marriage right now?
I mean, we're okay. We've been together for 7 years. We have a kid. But it's not. I mean, of course, he's been upset, obviously. But I'm just very concerned. I have a weird feeling. I haven't even been able to sleep ever since he came back from the funeral, and especially because why would he hide that she was there in the first place?
Let me ask you a question, Bianca. How long have you been together? I know married 7. How long together?
8. We dated a year before.
Okay, so we got 8 years of history here. Mm-hmm. And if you find out that he has done this, will you stay or go?
I don't know. I mean, we have a kid together. Like, it's not black and white.
So you're saying there's a chance you could forgive him?
I mean, it depends if it was after the funeral, because he was, I don't know, like heartbroken, or, you know, it depends. But if it's a situation that has been happening, obviously, no, I wouldn't be able to forgive him.
All right, I want you to hang on for a second. We're going to come back and make this call and see what's going on. You got Bianca on the phone, and we're about to, so her husband's dad passed away in Mexico 2 months ago, so he flew down to the funeral. So just so we're clear, for those just joining us, why didn't you go to the funeral with him?
I actually couldn't. Well, first of all, 2 situations. I work. I had a thing that I couldn't even move. And my passport is actually not ready even. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't be able to travel outside the country.
Okay, so Bianca finds out that this other woman that used to cause problems for them went down there. And your husband had what kind of history with this woman?
They were dating. Apparently, my husband said it wasn't serious, but she said...
So they've been together. Right. And she goes down to the funeral. You're telling us she's not that close, so she shouldn't have been there. You weren't there, and you think in a moment of weakness something might have happened. Got it.
Right.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. You'll hear everything. Need you to be very quiet until we come in on the air, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Omar.
Hey, this is Omar.
Hi, Omar. My name is Mari. I'm calling from Flowers and More. We're a new flower shop in Southgate. How you doing this morning?
Man.
Hello, Omar?
Omar. Hello, Omar. It's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Are you there?
He's gone.
Hung up? Was that the sound of your husband's voice?
Yeah. Yeah, that's him.
All right. Patty, can we try him back?
Yeah, dialing now.
Do you think he may be on to us? Did it disconnect? Did it drop, or did he hang up? All right, here. Shh.
Oh.
Hello? Hi, is Omar there?
Yeah, it's Omar.
Hi, Omar. I'm calling from Flowers and More. We're giving away a free dozen roses today, and they're absolutely free. I'm calling to see if you'd like to send them to anybody.
I know what this is, man. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating.
He hung up again. Okay.
Wow.
That's weird. Hey, Patty, can you try him back? I'm gonna hear. Let me just sell. I want to tell him he's on the air.
I don't think he wants to talk to us.
No, I know.
Hello?
Omar, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife on the line. Do you have a moment?
I know what this is, man.
We heard you say that, but we have your wife on the line. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, put her on.
She's on right here. She's here.
I'm here.
Omar, she asked us to call you because she's worried that something happened, and I'm sorry for your loss, Omar. She's worried that something happened maybe at your dad's funeral in a moment of weakness. Is there anything she should be worried about?
No, nothing happened. Like, she needs to stop this crap. Like, stop bothering me about this.
No, well, listen, I know that you're going through something very difficult, and is there anything that you want to tell her?
No, nothing happened. Like, she needs to stop with this.
I understand, but why are you angry?
Because it's like nonstop. It's nonstop. She won't stop with this stuff.
Because you didn't tell me about it in the
My
first
entire
place.
family was
Seymour.
there. Baby, my entire family was there. I'm trying to mourn the loss of my father, and you're coming up with this stuff.
Well, why didn't you tell me that she was there?
I didn't even think about it. I dated this girl for, like, no time at all. Like, this is stupid. We have a kid, baby. Stop. Come on.
Bianca, do you
I
believe
love
him?
you. I love you. My entire family's there. You know she's close with the family. She knows she was close with my dad. We grew up together. Like, she's going to be there. You know what I mean? It wasn't a thing. So it's not a thing. So why should I even tell you, baby?
So wait,
like,
did you grow up with this woman? Because Bianca, you were telling us that they're not that close, but it sounds like maybe you are if you grew up together.
Like, my mom invited her.
So Omar, I'm gonna let you go. Sorry again. Sorry for your loss, and I think your wife, she's just wants to know what's going on. That's all. I'm gonna let you go and take it up with your wife. Okay, brother?
Baby, I love you, baby.
Be well.
I'm sorry.
Bianca?
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge this one because who knows what emotions he's got right now. And so you're the only one that can understand the sound of his voice and know if it's genuine or not. And we're going to leave you with that. But I guess be a little bit careful because he's fragile. You know, he lost his dad.
Right. Yeah, I really tried to let it go. It's just like it's been a couple of months since he came back, and I just can't let it go.
Do you
That's
regret
why I
not
called you
going to the
guys.
funeral now, looking back?
Yeah.
You can't have regrets. Look, there's nothing you can do to change the past. So let's figure out how we're going to deal with the present. All right, Bianca?
Right. Thank you so much for your help.
Good luck, sweetheart. I hope you get the truth and find happiness. Okay, babe?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I feel bad.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you, send us a story via email. We'll put you on the air and see if we can get to the bottom of it. Ryan and Ellen, a couple times recently, I've noticed my husband takes something off the windshield of his car when he leaves for work in the morning. I didn't think much of it, but last weekend we were going to church. When I got in his car, I could tell there was a handwritten note. I didn't make any words out, but I did see a heart.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's as good as a word.
Yeah.
I asked him what it was. He said it was a valet ticket. So she saw a heart. He said valet. So now you know he's covering something up.
Yeah.
The whole day it was bugging me, so I confronted him saying it looked like a handwritten note. He said it was. Some guy thought he sideswiped me, so he left a note. She keeps saying he's lying. I saw a heart. Let's
Well,
get
now
Bianca
he's
on the
changing
phone.
his story. Like, that's shady.
So, Bianca, I don't even need to know much because something's going on here. Doesn't matter if you saw a heart or not. He changed his story. So we have a problem. How long have you been married?
We've been married. We've been together a long time. We've been married about 7 years, but we've been together much longer.
And do you have kids?
We do. We have a 5-year-old.
Have you ever noticed anything else in your marriage to make you think that maybe he might be cheating on you? Any other signs?
No, I mean, when we were dating and we were younger and everything, you know, we had our fights and, you know, that kind of stuff. But since we've been married and especially since we've had our baby, no, nothing. Everything's been fine. We get along great.
But you saw a heart, and then he says, well, then he changed his story a day later, right?
Yeah. And, you know, and it's like he didn't even look at it. So, you know, I mean, we get stuff on our windshield all the time because we have street parking. But this was clearly not a flyer. It was a handwritten note. Like, there was writing on it.
The city doesn't have a heart campaign of any
I don't
sort
think
of
so.
kind
I
right now,
don't
do
know.
they?
You know, we have a friend who got a note on her car, Candace. It was a card, and it said, have coffee with me in Palm Springs.
Why do you have to go so far? I mean, that would
Well,
be my
it was,
response.
you know, it was like...
It was intrusive.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to bring in Patty, and Patty's going to offer him some roses. Now, we want to find out who he wants to send them to, and then what he says on the card, okay?
Okay.
So I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Yeah, you have permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you. 7 years married, but been together a long time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello?
May I speak to Justin?
This is him.
Hi, Justin. Good morning. My name's Patty. I'm calling you from Grand Flowers here on Grand Avenue. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I am giving away a free bouquet today to 5 of my customers at no charge, including delivery, for free. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to in a note, and they get delivered today by 6 p.m. the latest.
Okay. But this isn't like some kind of, I don't need to pay for anything?
No, you don't. There's no need. We've chosen 5 customers today. You're not going to pay for anything. You're not paying for the delivery. You're not paying for the note or the roses. You're just going to go ahead and send them somebody. And I do ask just in return if you can just, maybe forward me some friends and family that would like to, send roses or flowers to anybody.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So you want to do that? You want to go ahead and place an order with me today?
Sure.
Okay. So who do you want to send them to?
Can you send them to Ashley?
What do you want to put on the note?
Just say, Ashley, congratulations.
Congratulations. And you want red or white roses?
Justin, it's Ryan Seacrest and Alan Kay.
Hi.
You need to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Who is Ashley? We've got your wife, Bianca, on the phone. Is Ashley the one leaving notes on your windshield?
No, Ashley, no. Ashley is a coworker.
Congratulations for what?
'Cause she got like she had this thing she had this thing that she won, and it was congratulating her for that.
Why would you send her the roses and not your wife?
I just got Bianca some flowers the other day.
Bianca, is that true?
What?
Is that true?
On Mother's Day. I got you flowers on Mother's Day.
Oh my God, it was Mother's Day. So what? Like, who is Ashley?
I just told you. It's somebody from work.
You work as a mechanic in a shop. There are no women in your work.
No,
are you kidding me?
She's one of my coworkers' wives.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you just changed your story. See, this is the theme here, and this is why we have a problem. Justin, we don't believe you. You changed your story to your wife about the note. Now you're changing the story right now. Everyone just heard it. So you're cheating on your wife. You're sending flowers to Ashley. If you're not physically cheating, you're emotionally cheating. What's going on with you and Ashley? Just come clean right now. Your wife is asking you to tell the truth.
Look, I don't know what this is all about, but
this is about you.
It's me and somebody, and Ashley.
Justin, you just sent flowers to another woman. What is your wife supposed to think? And you keep changing your story. I just heard it.
Yeah.
Who is Ashley, Justin?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is leaving notes on your car with hearts on them?
Nobody. Are you talking about the side swipe notes?
Justin, come on.
God.
Like, the life has to move here. Tell us what's going on with you and Ashley.
Wait a minute. Justin, there is an Ashley down the street. Is this who we're talking about? Marco's daughter.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Who's Marco?
He's a friend of ours.
How old's his daughter?
His daughter is like half your age, Justin. Is this who this is? Because she lives a few houses down.
How old is she?
What, is she 20?
Justin, look, is something going on with you and this woman that your wife is referring to? What's the deal, bro? Just tell us.
Look, no, nothing's happening, okay, with me and Ashley.
Wait,
what?
You and Ashley. So, Justin, we just don't... Hang on for 1 second. Hang on for 1 second. Bianca, I've put him on hold. He may hang up. I'm going to let you go. We've got enough information here. He's lying to you. There's something going on with Ashley. You know who this Ashley is. I suggest you get out of your place if you're there. Go down the street, find Ashley, or speak to Marco and get to the bottom of it. Because if he's just going to go in circles, you can get the rest of this story, okay? And you should get it now.
Yeah, Marco's
right,
going to kill him.
Thank you. Good luck. I mean, the guy changed his story to us.
Like, over and over again.
What
a nightmare.
He's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't like him anyway. I didn't like him anyway.
And if this is Marco, his friend's daughter, that's like double violation.
It is time for Ryan's Roses here. This is a public service. If you think someone has cheated on you, and a lot of us think that, but we don't want to admit it. That's the thing, because you don't want to be the fool.
But don't live in fear. Don't go into it thinking.
Ellen, we do not live otherwise.
Oh, it's always fear-based. So true.
Right? We do not live not in fear.
Is that really what it's like to be single? Are you afraid all the time?
But don't act like you have a mighty superpower.
No, I'm not. I didn't know that there was so much fear.
I just think that in general,
I know
listen,
that you have fear. Well, I didn't know that, Tanya, I didn't know it was common.
We've hosted this show for how many years now?
11 years
11
now,
years.
yes.
Do you not think I would have fear after making all these Ryan's Roses calls?
Yes,
There
but I mean,
is so
there
much
also,
badness.
we could flip it and do the non-roses.
No one would listen to the show.
You're right.
All right, it's time for our public service, Ryan's Roses. Let me get Brandy on the phone. Brandy sent us an email. Brandy said, Ryan and Ellen, I've been visiting a psychic for a few years now, and every time I go, she's always right about something. She once told me my sister was going to get some extra cash. My sister got a promotion 2 days later.
Wow.
Last week, the psychic started giving me details about my husband that you just can't make up. This would worry me. Like, I've thought about going to a psychic. My buddy actually went to a psychic, whom we should call Steve. We'll call him later.
Oh, you okay?
Did
he go for his love life?
I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
But he told me, I was like, hey, do you want to have lunch over the weekend? He's like, I'm on my way to my psychic. I'm like, okay, bye. And I hung up. I thought, wait, what?
That's such an LA thing, right?
I don't know. No, I think they have them everywhere. We had them in Druid Hills back in Georgia. So last week, the psychic started talking about the husband. Now, that would, I get it, worry you. So she said, the psychic said, your husband has eyes for someone else. He's torn and doesn't know what to do.
Oh, come on.
She's never been wrong, so I'm taking this very seriously. Brandy, how long have you gone to the psychic? How many times, and what's the return rate on the being correct?
Yeah, you know what? I've actually been seeing her for a little over 3 years now, and she's got a pretty good track record going. I mean, for example, before I was pregnant, she told me that I was going to be adding to my family, and turns out that, like, I was pregnant, and she said it was going to be a male, and it was a boy. That's a big one. Like, babies are big ones. So she nailed the baby one. She also, you know, I had a good close friend at the time who she predicted that we were going to have a bit of a fallout. And basically I had asked my best friend if she could be the godmother of my baby. And she said no, it was too much responsibility. And we actually had a very huge fallout. We're fine now, but she predicted that this was going to be really, really hard.
Now, let's not talk about her. What about you and your husband? Are there any other signs?
Well, I mean, he's, you know, it's the typical stuff. He's coming home late. He's on his cell phone all the time. We're not as close. We're not as intimate. It's hard to connect with him. And when she told me that he has eyes for someone else and that, you know, he's torn in his heart, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like my biggest fear coming to life right now. You know?
Yeah.
And
here's the thing. If I'm a psychic, I don't know that I'd be telling you stuff about your husband cheating on you because you may not come back.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like a,
right.
that's like if you're a psychic, do you filter what you say because you got to keep your business open too? I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, you're paying for results too, right? You want to know. I mean, hopefully, if they see something coming your way. I mean, we've had friends of mine have gone and they've been, you know, she's done her psychic thing and it's worked. Like, oh, you're going to be in a car wreck, and they were in a car wreck. And
no,
God, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I don't know. I mean, I guess that could save someone's life. But let's stick with your husband here.
All right.
So basically, she has said, "Hey, I feel something that's going on with your husband. I feel like he's got eyes for another woman." That's all we got. That's what we know.
That's all I know is that and I just know that in the pit of my stomach, that's like the biggest fear. And I've been just feeling him pulling away and distant. And when she says that he's conflicted in his heart, like he's torn in his heart, what does that mean? What's that about?
All right. Let me ask you, how long you been married?
A little over 3 years.
Any kids?
We do. We have a little boy.
So I brought Patty in here. Now, Patty's going to ask, who do you want to send some roses to? Find out what's on the card, and we'll see what we can learn. But Brandy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
That's what we're going to do. All right, now be very quiet. We want to find out all we can about what's going on in your husband's head. It may be nothing because we'll see how credible this psychic is here. All right, hang on. Here we're dialing him now.
Okay.
Hello,
May I speak to David?
this is David.
David, hi. My name is Vanessa, and I'm calling from Flowers for Any Occasion on Catella Avenue. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for taking my call this early in the morning. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I'm calling 5 people here in the area, and you're one of them. And I'd like to offer you a free dozen roses that you can send to whoever you want today at no cost to you. All I ask is if you can just go ahead and refer me to your friends and family, and they're completely free.
Wait. So how did you get my number? How did this happen?
I got them through the yellow pages. I don't know. I mean, it seems that your number it's a public number.
Well, no, that's true. So you're saying when you said free roses, you mean it's free? Like, I don't understand. Like,
They're completely, yeah. I mean, just what it means. They're free. I'm only doing this to 5 customers. They get a free bouquet today only. So it's only for today. And you can send them to whoever you want today at no cost to you. I'm not asking you for any information. All I ask is just to go ahead and refer me to your friends and family.
Right. So I don't have to give you a credit card number.
No credit card number. It's completely free, including the delivery.
Let me ask you this. I have some friends that I could refer, but I mean, and I'm not going to get like emails or anything. Or
I don't have your email address.
Okay. Well, no, I didn't know if I had to give it at the end.
No. I'm not going to ask you.
Do that.
I'm only going to ask you 3 questions. It's just a person. Give me the name and address of the person we're going to send them to, and then whatever you want to put on that note.
Okay. The person I want to give them to. And they completely, you're saying, and no matter what, at the end of the conversation, it's going to be completely free, and I'm not going to get any kind of information from you guys.
Not at all.
Okay. And you need 3 questions. You need to know who they're for, and just the address and what to say.
Correct. I mean, obviously, I need to know who we're going to send the flowers to.
Yeah.
And we can keep you anonymous if you like. You know, you want to surprise somebody. If you want to surprise somebody and
really?
make them wonder who it could be.
Yeah, that's the thought. Well, I'll tell you what. Send them to my wife, Brandy. That's Brandy with an I. And tell her that her husband loves her.
That's so. You want white or red roses?
Hey, David, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now.
Hi.
We have your wife Brandy is on the phone.
Hi, David.
What's so funny, Brandy?
I'm like, do you have a stuttering problem? Was it so hard to decide that you're going to send roses to your wife?
That's what I was wondering. We don't want to know why were you so hesitant in sending these flowers to your wife?
That's being a little harsh.
It's not being harsh.
It is.
David, what was going on? Why were you so sketchy about sending them to your wife?
Well, I thought I won something for a minute when you called. I wasn't sketchy. It's weird because in this day and age, you don't get anything for free.
Well, you're not getting anything for free here either, but you did hesitate when it came to sending flowers.
But I understand his hesitation. He was hesitant about the whole offer. I don't think it was about who to send them to. I totally didn't hear that in his voice.
I heard what Brandy heard, which was why not step up and probably send them to his wife.
Brandy, Ryan, no, I think you're making things worse.
I thought that they were going to, at the end, say, "Oh, we'll just need a credit card number for information for whatever reason."
Okay, but David, let me ask you something here. I'm just going to cut to this, okay? There's a reason that we're all together. Brandy went to a psychic. I don't know if you know she sees a psychic. And the psychic tells her that you have eyes for someone else, and in your heart you're conflicted. Is there any truth? Is there any truth to that?
No, there's no truth to that, Ryan. No. I only hesitated because I figured at the end they were going to bait and switch me And I really wanted it to be a surprise for her, so I didn't want her to get a heads up that I was sending roses.
But I mean,
But Patty said you can send them anonymously, and you said that's a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's sketchy to me.
I was going to call and surprise her, you know?
All right, David. Are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Okay, well, that's the reason we're on the phone.
Yeah.
Brandy, do you believe him?
I just feel like there's something there that needs to be dealt with, and I don't know what it is. And
Are you thinking of another woman, David? Is there someone on the horizon?
Is there anybody else?
Someone captured your heart?
No.
Maybe you're not cheating, but you're flirting?
You've been away. We don't connect. We don't talk. I mean, and she's predicted our son. She predicted my fallout with my friend. She predicted my friend's husband's car accident. I mean, she's got a good track record. So, let's just call it
a lot of those are coincidences. I mean, all my brothers have boys, so, you know, having a son is not too far of a stretch.
So, David, do you love your wife and there's no one else?
Yeah, that's true. I love my wife. So that's why I sent it to flowers. You guys, if I was really that, why wouldn't I just send it to somebody else? If I really thought they were anonymous, nobody ever find out, why would I just send it to somebody else?
Well, because we thought maybe for a second you were going to do that.
So, Brandy, you and your husband here need to sit and look each other in the eye and have a conversation if you still doubt it. But that's the best we can do, okay? I'm going to let you both go. I have a problem with myself right now.
Why? Because you called and did a roses for the psychic.
Exactly. Like we're going to do what we just did.
Right.
And by the way, I had to take it seriously because I actually wanted David to hear my tone. Because if he had something to fess up to, I wanted to fess up to it. But the fact that we're actually making a call because a psychic said he has eyes for someone else and is conflicted in the heart, bad on us.
Well, but Brandy said that there were other signs.
But Ellen, I do need to just explore this psychic thing a little bit more. I know that a lot of you and some of my friends subscribe to it, and frankly, I've thought about it myself. But for her to say that and us to then think that he's cheating, it's just not enough there for me.
Okay.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband was away on business in Chicago. We've been texting and everything seemed normal, but then I needed to call him. I couldn't figure out how to turn the grill on, and the ring was the weird ring. It wasn't a normal ring. He didn't answer. Called him a few hours later to say goodbye. It was that same ring. So I mentioned the weird ring, and he said he thinks it's some roaming thing his phone does. So I looked it up, and clearly a ring you hear when you call another country, which is so strange that they haven't put the universal ring around the world. Because it's so obvious. Like it. But so you can't say, hey, I'm in the country, and then that ring happens. You can't get away with that.
Well, don't lie.
Well, I'm not saying in general, but like, let's say you want to say you're out of town, but you're not out of town, or you're not out of town, but you're out of town, but you're out of town.
I don't want to say that.
What do you want to say?
I would tell the truth.
Well, but Sissany, maybe you don't want me to know that you're in Cabo. Right? And I call, and you're like, hey, what are you doing?
And
I'm just hanging out.
That would never happen. I would never lie to you.
But maybe you don't want me to know that you're taking you got a great contract. You got a lot of time off.
I don't. But I don't lie.
Well, Tubbs, for example, let me use Tubbs. Tubbs
might lie.
Maybe Tubbs doesn't show up one day because he's got to, relay some cable or something.
Right.
And
always laying cable.
Always laying cable. And then I call Tubbs and I say, Tubbs, it sounds like you're out of the country. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I do, because the phone's like, I mean, it could be a real issue, and here it is. And that's what this is all about. So it's almost as if the phone companies are helping Brenda out determine where her husband is. And Brenda, thanks for coming on with us. So you say he said he's in Chicago. You definitely know he was out of the country because of the way the phone rang, right?
Yeah, I mean, he goes out of town a lot, and the phone always rings the regular, normal ring. But then when he was gone last weekend, it was like, meh, 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 instead of the normal ring.
That sounds like a horn.
Sounds like Europe.
That sounds like an ambulance in Europe.
Well, I even started getting really worried. My dad was kind of like, that's not normal. He's probably cheating. He's doing CrossFit. That's a sign they cheat and all that.
What? He's doing CrossFit? That's a sign of cheating?
Well, that they're getting all ready to go be with someone else or something. No,
Huh.
I don't know.
Oh, like a quarter-life, midlife crisis, body transformation. All right, Brenda, hang on one second. We're going to call your husband, see if we can find out where he was. Brenda's husband said he was in Chicago on business. She called the phone, and it was the international ring. He was out of the country. So why, where, with whom, and why'd he lie about it? Brenda, we're going to call your husband now and see if we can find out. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and your husband's name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband on KIIS-FM.
We're going to call him now and stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hold on 1 second. Sissany is going to offer him some roses. Let's see what he puts on the card, who he sends them to. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Nick.
Yeah, this is Nick.
Hi, Nick. My name is Janelle. I'm calling from Duarte Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're new here to the area. We're a brand new flower shop right off the 210. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need any billing info, credit card info, anything like that from you.
Wait, am I on the radio right now?
This is Janelle from Duarte Blooms.
Is this Ryan's Roses?
This is Janelle from Duarte Blooms.
Okay, because it sounds very familiar. I think I've heard this before.
Oh, well, is there anybody that you would like to send free roses to?
Yes, but seriously, am I on the radio right now?
They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or anything like that from you.
No, I know this bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Yeah, I would like to send roses to my wife, please.
Okay, and what's your wife's name?
Her name's Brenda.
Brenda. Okay, what would you like to put on the card?
I love you so much. And why am I on the radio?
That's weird. Okay, is that what you want me to put on the card?
Yeah.
And will you hang on 1 second, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
I'm not getting involved now. Are you kidding? No. You're squirming and he's squirming and I'm not getting involved. You work it out. No. Yes.
What do you mean?
What
do you mean you work it out?
You guys opened this can of worms. I'm not getting involved now.
You guys, it's called Ryan's Roses. It's not called Sisney's Roses.
Only because it is alliterative with roses. I mean,
yeah, no, you can't. You can't now.
Okay, so I'll put you back on and just say thank you very much.
So you'll get them out by noon. Yeah.
Right.
He knows it's us. Who cares? We just pretend.
Hey, Nick?
Hello?
All right, so actually, I'm going to have to give you a call back. Our systems just went down, and I need to get them back up in order to get all the delivery address and stuff like that. So is it cool if I just call you back?
Totally cool.
Thank you so much, Nick.
You got it.
Hey, Nick, before you hang up, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. And it is your wife.
I knew it.
Well, I don't know that you did, but your wife, Brenda, is on the line, and Brenda would like to know where you were when you said you were in Chicago. We know you were out of the country, so please tell her what you were doing.
What do you mean? I wasn't out of the country. I was in Chicago.
But your phone rang with the international ring when she called you to talk about the grill.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Brenda, are you on the line with us?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't believe you. Listen, I don't know why you're not being out of the country.
Why did you have an international ring? That doesn't make any sense, and I feel like you're making jokes about it.
Let's call T-Mobile and find out. I don't know. I don't know. I was in Chicago.
But Nick, you weren't in Chicago, or your phone wouldn't have had the international ring on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, I don't work for the phone company. I don't even know how the phone itself works.
But how do you explain that, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Were you in Canada? Were you in Chicago? Were you in Mexico? Where were you? Guess you weren't in Chicago, but it would have rang like normal.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I understand there's like a different ring. She told me this.
But what I don't know what you're talking about either.
I'm just thinking, even if you're not cheating, maybe you were just being cheap and didn't want me to go on the trip or something.
Did you go somewhere?
I didn't go. I didn't go. I was in Chicago the whole time.
Okay, so Brenda, we're gonna let you guys go and figure this out. I don't know. It sounds believable, but if you heard the ring, then you heard the ring. The
Right.
phone doesn't lie.
Maybe you can get some surveillance video from the hotel that he was at.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I'm just saying.
Lord, somebody's on the path. Wow. Who
I
are we turning
was
into
happy to
here?
sign anything that gives you permission to see whatever I did.
Okay, well, Brenda, we'll leave this to you and Nick, all right?
Thanks for trying to help, guys.
All right, bye. How about Scotland Yard over there heading for the surveillance?
Just saying.
Scotland Yard, Sisney Yard.
Go to the proof.
So just to go back for a second, we need to talk about our protocol when we call in Orion's Roses and the husband answers and he says, "Oh, I know what this is. This is Ryan's Roses." Because at that point, you tried to make him think it wasn't Ryan's Roses.
Mm-hmm.
And then you looked at me.
I thought you were going to jump in. I was
Why
like,
would I
okay,
jump in at that point?
Because he was like, okay, he knows.
But what if he thinks he knows, but he didn't really know?
So then I caught on that you basically were not going to come and help me.
Well, it's not help you. It's about getting help for his wife.
So anyways, I tried to drag it out as long as I could. And then you still left me hanging.
But this wasn't about helping you out. This is about helping out Brenda in her marriage.
So you thought he was just saying it, even though
I thought a lot of people might just say it, you know, even like he may not have known. He may have just thrown it out there. So we kept going.
Yeah, it totally threw me off. That's never happened to me before.
Well, I have to say before he hangs up that it's voiced on the radio. So you know, I got to get in there. Otherwise, the management gets mad at me if I don't do that.
Rules and stuff.
But I'll be honest, I started sweating watching you squirm with him.
Right, you're probably enjoying it.
No, it was not enjoying.
I know, I was sweating too. I literally have it dripping down my arm.
But and then Patty's like, everyone's making faces.
I know.
I mean, you're the first one in here with this. I'm surprised you decided to backpedal.
Because I didn't believe he thought it was us.
So then, what do you mean? So even if he didn't believe it was us, he still said it. So therefore, it's in his head. He's going to send the roses to his wife, regardless.
I think he could have been walked down the road of being transparent with you, but we didn't get there. I think he just said that, but didn't really believe that it was us on the air with Ryan's Roses. Look, so the deal was his wife called his phone when he said he was in Chicago, but it gave the international ring.
So he's lying.
Yes. Well, either she's lying or he's lying.
Right.
I don't think she's lying unless she dialed the wrong number.
Right. Maybe she dialed the wrong number.
How can you not dial
your husband's wrong number?
Plus, it's in your contacts.
Yeah.
God, that look. I'm just trying to be devil's attorney here and just help her. Maybe everything's
Devil's
fine.
advocate.
Devil's advocate, not his attorney.
I mean, how far is Chicago from the Canadian border?
Well, I mean, by foot or by car
I mean,
or by
is it-
train or by
is it
plane?
possible?
As a crow flies?
Because look, when I cross the border from Tijuana to San Diego, sometimes it takes a few feet before you get a normal ring.
Maybe it doesn't kick right into it.
You know, that's what I'm how far is it from the border?
1,300 miles, I'm told.
Yeah, that's.
So let's say he's lying. Was he prepared to? Because he played it off the whole way down the line.
Not to the note. He's like, why am I on the radio? Even on the note.
I know. I think he was prepared for our call. Even though he wasn't quite sure it was us. And it was us. So he was right. But did he think he was right?
So do we think he's cheating?
Well, we don't know if he's cheating. We just know he was traveling outside of Chicago.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? He was in the international ring
I
space.
have more questions for Brenda. If you're calling your husband and you hear it ring internationally and he doesn't answer, are you just going to give up? Just call once? I'd call 100 times.
But you know what? When you have kids, sometimes it's hard to do all these things.
I don't know. I would go crazy.
When you have kids, it is true. It's hard to know.
I would be calling coworkers. I'd be looking up his email account.
Sister, you suggested he gets the surveillance from the hotel.
Well,
that she goes in and gets the surveillance from the hotel.
It's a very easy thing to do.
I agree with you on that. I think that's a great idea.
How's it easy to go get the surveillance from a hotel?
You can. You can get surveillance from anywhere.
You cannot walk in as a civilian and ask for surveillance footage of a commercial place.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because the FBI does that kind of stuff.
Well, maybe you
and
get
even
the
they
FBI.
have a hard time too.
Yeah, it's like you can't just walk in and ask for footage.
When my
Hey, can I
car-
see the lobby footage
You
and the
guys,
elevator footage?
In my old condo, when my car got stolen, I asked for the surveillance video from the Starbucks and the neighboring bank, and they gave it to me.
Were the police involved?
Yes.
Well, then that's why they gave it to you.
It was easy. Get the police involved.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went on a business trip to San Francisco. I called him around 11 p.m. to say goodnight, and I did not like what I heard in the background. What, Brenda in Norwalk, good morning.
Good morning.
What did you hear in the background when you called him at 11 p.m. at night?
I heard a girl, and I asked him who it was, and he said Jamie, who I know who Jamie is. I mean, I know it's a coworker. And I asked why she was there, and he just said they were working on a proposal, and that was due the next day. And, you know, kind of acted like it wasn't a big deal, but I found it to be really inappropriate and concerning that there was a woman in my husband's hotel room at 11 o'clock at night.
I don't disagree. Why can't they go down to the lobby to meet?
I agree.
That's what I was feeling.
So you confronted him, and he told you what?
I didn't confront him while he was there, but when he got home, you know, I wanted to do it in person and give him, you know, the chance to kind of explain what happened. And he pretty much just said, you know, we just had something to get done. It was no, you know, big deal. We work a lot together. We have a great working relationship. She was, you know, helping me get some stuff done. Basically just didn't, you know, seem to think there was an issue. And I'm also pretty sure that he was drinking. I mean, it sounded like he was drinking.
All right. Hold on, Brenda. Let's come back and make this call and find out what was going on. Let's get this done. Brenda's on the phone. Her husband had a woman in his hotel room, work trip, 11 p.m. She thinks he was drinking. No reason why anybody's got to meet with anybody, truly, right? They can just go to the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just bad optics no matter what, Brenda. It's just bad. So you have been married to this man how long?
5 years, and we have a 2-year-old son.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on KIIS-FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Sissany's going to make that call now. Stay very quiet. We're going to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card. You said the coworker who was in his room was named Jamie.
Correct.
All right. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Matt?
Yes.
Hi, Matt. My name is Tessa. I'm calling from the Garden. We're a new flower shop. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. So we're on the corner of Pioneer and Valencia, and the reason I'm calling actually is because we are new to the area. We're trying to promote our business. So what we're doing today is selecting people at random to send out free roses to anybody that they like. Today you have been selected, and is there anybody that you would like to send a free dozen red roses to? I don't need any cash or credit card info from you. They are free.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to send it to somebody. Do you need her name?
Yes. Well, what's her name?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Right. And I have different type of occasion cards. I have like thinking of you, I'm sorry, romantic ones that have a bunch of hearts on them. Is there any specific one you would like to do?
Yeah. Just a regular, like, you know, make a note saying, you know, we did it. You're the best. Thanks for the help.
Oh, we did it. You're the best. Thanks for the help. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Matt.
From Matt. So this is romantic or not romantic?
No, this is not romantic.
Got it.
So, Matt, here's the thing. This is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Brenda, on the line. And the thing is, Matt, Why are you sending Jamie roses when you're married?
Okay. So, yeah. So Jamie is a coworker, and we were working together, and she helps me a lot, and we're close, but we're just friends and coworkers.
These are red roses. So Matt, just so I'm understanding this correctly, and I want to just be clear. So Jamie, we're told by your wife, was up working in your hotel room till late one night. Allegedly, you had some drinks. And now the first chance to send red roses to somebody, you send them to Jamie. And you're telling me that everything's just co-worky platonic.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I'd like to get your wife to chime in on this. Brenda, I don't like it.
I'm shocked. Obviously, even more concerned. I mean, Matt, it's not enough just to work with her in a hotel room. Now, send her roses too? What am I supposed to think?
Brenda, we're really good coworkers, and we work really hard on this project, and she helps me a lot, and we talk about stuff, and that's it.
Talk about what? What do you mean she helps? Talk about, what do you mean she helps you? Talk about what?
We talk about, our relationship between you.
Oh, no. I think you understand. Matt, do you know how to spell boundaries? What are you talking about to another woman in your hotel room at 11 o'clock at night, who, by the way, is about to get roses from you? What are you saying about your wife to her?
Yeah.
Just sometimes we get into arguments, and I just need another woman's perspective on stuff, and she's a close friend, and she's a woman, and I trust her opinions.
Oh, Matt.
So inappropriate.
Matt, you need to take a class on some stuff here. This is not the way it's supposed to go. So, Brenda, do you think that Matt is cheating, or do you think he just doesn't understand his role?
I don't know what to think, but I'm very upset to think that a woman knows our relationship weaknesses that you're sitting in a hotel room with at 11 o'clock at night. Can't you talk to your mom or my mom or somebody that's already involved in our lives and knows things about us? I mean, now I have to worry about your coworker knowing our issues and problems, and you can't talk to me? I'm your wife.
I know, and I love you. I would never talk to my mom about this. She's already involved enough. No. And I mean, you know how I do. And
you'd rather talk to a coworker that you're sending roses to and drinking with?
It's not romantic. I've told you.
But it's not appropriate, Matt. All right, I'm going to put you on hold, both of you. I'd be upset.
Oh, I'd be livid.
I'd be upset. I mean, first of all, don't go tell someone else about me.
No, absolutely
you got an
not.
issue with me? Come here.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to go behind my back to Tubbs or whomever, right?
Well, no way.
I don't like it. This guy, Matt, the husband of Brenda, he's in the hotel room at 11 o'clock. He's having something from the minibar with this woman named Jamie. They work together. Then he sends roses to Jamie. And when Brenda says, well, what's going on with Jamie? Nothing. I just work with her and we talk about our relationship.
Oh.
That's cheating.
It is cheating. It's emotional cheating. You're confiding in somebody that's not your wife or your spouse.
And she's there almost till midnight in your hotel room, and you just sent her red roses.
No, you're bonding. You're falling in love with each other, essentially.
And you know what you're doing, Matt. You know exactly what you're doing, Matt. Don't act like you don't know what you're doing, Matt. Tanya, why do you disagree?
Look, I don't disagree. I think that they shouldn't have been in a hotel room at 11 p.m. I think that is the no-no. But we all talk about the people that we're dating and stuff to each other.
We do it in the open. I
Yeah.
think
Is there a
if I were to go try and find you at 8 o'clock at night after your Pilates or your yoga or your stationary bike and your trip to the Whole Foods rotisserie chicken bar, I think if I were to come find you after all of that and say, can we talk? And say, Tanya, can I tell you about someone? She does this and this and this. And then, by the way, tomorrow you're going to get red roses from me. I think that's out of line.
Yeah.
Yes, that is out of line.
Well, that's exactly what
that's
just happened.
he just did. But I don't think that it's totally wrong to confide in coworkers about stuff. Is that bad? I'm outnumbered here.
It's a thoughts. I think it's a fine line.
Yeah.
There's a fine line. And also male, female. I mean, is it different? There's just a fine line.
Kind of.
I just wouldn't be happy what's the scenario, Sissany? Paint a picture.
Well, me, if I came here and complained to you guys about my relationship or a fight that I got in last night or something like that.
I feel bad for Michael, and if I were Michael, I'd be upset.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want me talking about our dirty
and
laundry.
She's never done that.
Well, I've heard some.
Okay, Tanya.
Well, just, me having like a third baby, things like that, but.
Yeah, but that was all on the air.
Yeah,
That's different.
exactly.
If you were to.
No, it's different
It's
now.
different on the air. It's public forum. All right, it's KIIS-FM. So here we go. Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my wife just came back from a business trip out of the country. She was not very responsive to my text while she was gone. She's been distant for a while and works late a lot. A few times I heard her on the phone in the garage giggling. Who was she talking to? All right, let's get Brian on the line. Hey, Brian, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, listen, I guess my first observation here is, I just read your email to everybody, and something may be going on, but my first thought is, you must have felt something beforehand to feel these things now after your wife being away. Because if you had trust, and you had communication, and you had security, then these things wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Has this been building up, Brian?
I don't know if it has or not. I mean, we've been married 6 years, I just asked her to spend more time together, and she's always like, we will, but we never do,
So you're feeling like you need more attention, more communication. You ask for it, and she doesn't give it to you?
Right. She's like, it's not a good night, or it's not a good time, it's just, I don't know. When we talk, there doesn't seem to be much connection between us, I hear her on the phone and talking to other people, and I wish she talked to me like that.
Got it. All right. Let's come back and we'll get into Ryan's Roses. I hear you. We're talking about Ryan's Roses, about to make the call. And Brian, I think, feels like he's not getting the attention from his wife that he needs. He hears her on the phone with other people and wishes she'd talk to him like that. Sorry, she goes away. She doesn't respond to his text much. She's been distant. She works a lot. She works late. And he feels like maybe there is someone else. He hears her on the phone, and she's laughing a lot and having a good time.
Do you know the name of who this could be?
Brian, do you know the name of who she's talking to on the phone when she's talking like you want her to talk to you?
I don't want to say the name because it's her boss, and I don't want her to get in trouble.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Listen, we're about to call her and find out if something's going on, so just be aware.
It could help knowing the name, because I could say that the flowers are from him. We could bleep it out if you want.
Could you just say that they're from like RC, like the initials RC?
Okay.
All right.
RSG. All right.
No, RC.
RC.
Oh, RC.
Yeah, RC.
How did I hear RSG?
I don't know.
Post-COVID brain.
Yeah, I was like, RC. Got it. RC.
Well, all right. Anyway. Okay, so we are going to make the call, Brian, now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and your wife's name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call, and my wife's name is...
Okay, we're calling her now. Be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air, and good luck, Brian.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Savannah, please?
Who's this?
Hi, my name is Debbie. I'm calling from the Bloom Spot. We're actually a flower shop here in the NoHo Arts District. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We actually have a delivery for you that's set to go out this afternoon, but our systems went down this morning, and I'm just missing part of your address. I just needed to confirm that. If we could just confirm the remainder of your address, please.
I don't know anything about this, so just still.
We have some flowers for you. They are from someone named, they just gave me their initials, RC.
Who?
RC. They're signed RC.
I don't know who that is. So can you just send them? Like, it's fine.
I just need the remainder. Would you like them to your house or to your work?
I mean, whatever details they gave you. Like, I'm not giving you I don't even know who you are. I'm not giving you my address. Like,
Savannah, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you very much for staying on the line. I have your husband, Brian, on the phone. He's asked us to call you to find out if there's someone else occupying your attention. I think he's feeling a little insecure in your relationship. And I mean, just to jump to the headline, your husband is concerned that you're cheating on him with someone else. Can you respond to that?
Are you kidding me?
He's on the line with us now. I just met him a few minutes ago. But he's concerned that you're late working and that your lack of responding and attention means that someone else is occupying that for you.
Like, he needs to go get a job or a hobby or whatever.
You say he needs to get a job?
So busy.
Savannah?
This is what you're going to spend your time doing. You see how much I'm working. All they do is work. I don't even have time for this.
So, okay, Savannah, I think you're breaking up, but I'm gathering that you feel like you're giving more in the relationship in terms of output?
I mean, is the relationship lacking maybe a little bit? But like, he sees how hard I'm working. That's all day.
So, Brian, it sounds like there's a little resentment from your wife. Is it true that she's working a lot more than you, and that's maybe building up?
Yeah, she does.
And you sit around and do nothing, and then you feel exhausted.
But why don't y'all talk about this, Savannah? Why don't you say this is a problem?
Look, I'm not doing nothing.
Okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, this is an issue in a relationship. Savannah, are you cheating on your husband, Brian? Okay, I think I'm pretty good at decoding. That was a no.
Yeah.
Brian, it sounds to me, and again, we have a bad connection with Savannah, but it sounds to me, Brian, like there is some resentment there about whatever the work-life balance is between the two of you. And this is something you guys should sit down and talk about right now.
Well, I got laid off, and I spent a lot of time around the house, but I'm working. I'm trying to find a job. I mean, I'm submitting resumes. I'm online. I'm taking care of our kids. It's tough. I mean, it's tough. I'm doing what I can. So I don't know what she says about that.
It sounds like you guys have a different view about that. So let's get into that. It's hard to hear, but I don't think she's cheating on you. Brian, why don't you get into that issue? Thank you very much, and good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
We've been doing this a long time. So much so that I don't need a good connection.
You're like, the resentment.
Understand. I could tell by just the broken words.
Yeah, the tone.
We will come back to Ryan's roses there. I mean, that's an interesting issue. They may not have cheating in their relationship, but she resents that she's working, it sounds like, a lot more than he is, and that's built up. And that happens. That can happen.
He's in his head because he's probably feeling insecure because he's not working, and now he's feeling insecure in the relationship. It's like a domino effect.
Exactly. But it's self-manifested in a way. So this came directly from Ryan's Roses. So she, Savannah, and Brian married. She's traveling out of the country for work. She's busy. She's on the phone. And he actually said something really interesting. I wish she talked to me the way she talks to her boss. So what happened was he got laid off. She's working, it sounds like, extra hard. He sounds like he's feeling a little sorry for himself. And the two of them have built up a disconnect, and it sounds like Savannah resents him a little bit for it, but he thinks he's trying hard to get back out there, and she thinks he's not. she thinks he's just home a lot. He got laid off, probably hurt his just him feeling secure about himself. And that insecurity about himself is manifested into insecurity in the relationship. And that's a slippery slope. That can just continue unless you nip it in the bud.
100%.
Now, let's also talk about when you're hearing your significant other on the phone with a man giggling.
Well,
That should be innocent, but I have to flag it.
But if your relationship's already rocky and you're not secure within your own relationship already, and then you hear that, it's not great.
I mean, it sounds dumb, but it's kind of not great.
Mm-mm.
Right? You don't want Robbie giggling with another woman all the time on the phone after work.
No, that would like really make me upset. And I'm like not insecure in the relationship. And if I heard that, I'd be like, who is that chick?
Right. And why she's striking your
giggle.
funny bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Robbie a giggler? He doesn't seem, Michael seems like a giggler. Your Robbie doesn't seem like a giggler.
No, not much of a giggler, but
Right?
he's like laughs. He's
Michael's
funny.
not a giggler when it comes
Michael
to
seems
work.
like a giggler.
But not
No,
with his work coworkers.
But like when he was at my house, he was a giggler.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like a conversation, like when it's not work related, fine. But like when
But
he's
he's-
actually working like Zoom people, it's very serious.
Yeah, because he has like a real job with spreadsheets and PowerPoint.
There's no giggling on anybody.
So Robbie, not a giggler. Michael, a giggler. Tubbs, not a giggler. Me, not a giggler.
Tubbs giggles.
No, he does not.
No,
And by the way, he does not get any more spotlight after the reaction of people loving his voice. His voice
I
is
knew they
so
would.
sexy.
I know.
How did you know that?
Because Tubbs has a sexy voice.
But like the fact that you remembered and knew
And
that.
the fact that like if your
Yeah,
boyfriend's
we talk to
listening,
him every day, you
does-
guys.
listen.
Yeah, but
I don't know that Robbie wants to hear you say
Yeah,
that
I
your
don't like
coworker of 10 years has
I
a
don't like
sexy
it.
voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
Make
here
me
for
feel
it.
great.
Yeah, it's almost as equivalent for you like having
By the way,
a
if
giggle
I'm
with a
upset
coworker.
about it, Robbie's got to be upset about it. I don't even want to hear it.
By the way, there's such a double standard of us being mad at our significant others for giggling with their coworkers when this is all we do for a job.
I know.
True.
Imagine if they heard us as comfortable as we are, but that doesn't count because we have to do it.
This is our job.
Yeah, we're forced. We don't do
And
it.
I think
we don't
our
do it on the
significant
phone.
others aren't like threatened by any one of us.
Well, no, not at all. But
yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Different.
Like if I hear you say, "Oh, Ryan, I love that shirt."
Can I get the
And-
size and make and model so I can get it for my boyfriend? Make and model.
Yeah, but like I don't know that if I'm Robbie, I don't want to wear my shirt.
yeah, that's so weird. You dress him just like Ryan.
Well, I think it's cool. I like your
Especially after
style.
the things you've said, I'm weirded out.
Yeah. I don't like it.
And Sissany doesn't like it, and she's knows everything. You guys
I
have
like
your
it.
back channel chats. But anyway, I think you're right. We don't do this on the phone. We do it at work, so it's
Right.
okay. But if we did this every night together, it would be weird. Right? If you're like, okay, guys, call me tonight. Let's talk about this. I'd be so freaked out.
That'd be so strange.
Like if Tanya called us tonight, I'd be like, hey, can we talk about Ryan's Roses some more? Weird.
What if I start sending you guys voice notes?
I'm okay.
I just won't play it.
I just won't
Like, it's easy. Probably better than text. I could just not play it. Doesn't it disappear?
And you will never know what she said.
Won't it just evaporate?
Won't that eat you up inside, not knowing what it said?
No.
No. Nope, because I got 5 hours the next day coming my way.